Hi everyone, my name is Kareem, and in this video I'll be sharing how I recently managed to pass $10,000, actually $12,400 to be precise, per month through my agency, mostly by editing videos and helping clients grow their business through social media. By the end of this video, you should be able to easily go about achieving these results as well. The opportunities in this space are incredible right now. So yeah, let's dive straight into it. So far this month, I've made a decent amount of money from a number of clients. Most of them are based in the US, a few from the UK, and I think one or two from Europe. I put in a lot of effort over these past few months, but also making sure I'm using what I learned from my failures over the years. So at the moment, I'm working a lot smarter than I used to during my early days. And although I started doing this roughly around 5 to 6 months ago, I got to admit I don't always see myself earning 10 to 15k dollars. And it's mostly because I'm pretty much just exchanging my time for money with this agency. And I haven't exactly worked every single day since I started this. And that's mostly because it's been days where, I prioritize family, friends, and gaming. Black Ops 6 is taking too much of my time. Such an addicting game, honestly, especially when all my friends are on. They pull me up and run a few quick zombie matches and stuff. So yeah, spending time with my wife too, unfortunately. If she sees this video, I think she'll kill me. Yeah, but jokes aside, honestly, running your own business and not having a boss behind you, telling you what to do or hammering you down for your work, giving you deadlines, honestly, it's an absolute blessing in my eyes. So at the same time, I can't complain. Having your own business, doing your own thing whenever you want, it's a blessing. To me, that's worth millions. Now look, I'm not here just to show off numbers. My goal is to prove that with some strategic changes, any video editor or agency owner can achieve this kind of success. Trust me, I wish I knew this years ago when I first started doing my thing. It took a lot of trial and error, failures, and I had to go broke a couple of times to reach the stage where I am at today. So get your pens out and you better take some notes. All right, because some of you are probably not too familiar with my background, let's go back a bit, let's rewind. It's been one heck of a journey so far, so I'll try and whiz through it quickly. So after finishing university, I got into creating and growing and flipping Instagram theme pages while also running video editing gigs on the side. I had no idea how to value myself back then. I used to charge something silly like $10 per Instagram reel, and I think probably around $50 to $100 max for a full YouTube video. And sometimes that YouTube video would take me like 4 or 5 days to edit. I was a complete noob, and I just thought there's plenty of others out there. If I don't go this cheap, no one's going to pick me. I didn't know how to utilize my sales skills. I just thought, well, I pretty much don't have any clients or portfolio or any testimonials, so the best I can do is just start cheap or start for free, which is a good strategy in the beginning, but I'm very sure starting back then I could have made a lot more money if I'd done it properly. I'd end up working 10 hours per day sometimes while earning peanuts, and it got so repetitive, and eventually I just shifted to affiliate marketing. I wanted to try that, so I grew holiday themed pages and I advertised holiday booking sites on all that stuff on them as well. Sales were fairly low, it was time consuming, so that didn't last long, and I was just so bored of it. So then I jumped into running a few TikTok pages and got paid through the TikTok creativity program, which I saw some success in until it became overly saturated. A lot of people were exposing it on YouTube, and literally every person was doing it. And just to explain how that works, so I used to try go viral by uploading known influencer or YouTuber clips. If your clip goes viral, depending on your RPM, how many views you got, you get paid a certain amount through TikTok. So I ended up stopping that as well, but I had saved up enough money to invest in dropshipping courses and mentorships and all that good stuff. And I was ready to test like 50 products without an issue. Yeah, these courses, they really helped me and taught me how to run a number of different dropshipping stores, if it's through paid ads or it's through TikTok organic or something. Unfortunately, that didn't work out as well, and I had lost literally all the money I have saved over the past years. And I remember I got so low, I was really low, I was depressed, felt like a complete failure. It's quite annoying because I literally told all my friends and family that I was going to make it because I felt like I was doing something different, and I saw all these videos on YouTube, and you got like a 18-year-old driving a Lambo and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I can do this in no time. So I had a lot of high expectations around this. A lesson learned from my end: don't tell anyone that you're doing this. Whatever you do on the side, just don't tell anyone. The success will speak for itself once you make it. After that, I had to still find a way to make money, so I turned to retail. Oh, by the way, I worked in retail pretty much all my teenage years, selling footwear. I did stop when I reached the last year of my university. Eventually, I managed to secure a more traditional job in tech. It was a product management role, but I was so determined to get back into the online game. I wanted to be my own boss. I couldn't bear working for someone else. Felt like I was stuck in this trap. Every hour of my 9 to 5 was used solely just thinking about growing a business. So I decided then to research other ways to make passive income with minimal marketing. I then came across Amazon FBA, and I started running my own Amazon store, making money from retail arbitrage. And how that works is you go to local stores or supermarkets and you buy items from the clearance section. The price could be reduced by 40 or 50% sometimes, or even more. Every couple of days I used to go out to these stores, purchase a whole bulk, and I used to fill up the car, package it up, then send it to Amazon and hope they would sell. But that didn't exactly fit the passive criteria because I had to go out shopping around for clearance items from local stores and outlets and supermarkets and all that stuff, and then package them, send it over to Amazon and just wait for them to sell. And sometimes they wouldn't sell and I felt like it just wasn't worth the time. I was always going out and I wouldn't know the things I'm buying or picking up if they're going to be sold, and if they didn't get sold, I'm just left with the stock. So then I shifted to Amazon to eBay dropshipping for a more passive approach, where I did see some really good success. And the way I got into that was this one time I had purchased something from Amazon. So I had missed the 30-day policy and I completely forgotten about it. And it was a really expensive microphone, I think. But I just decided to return it. I didn't need it anymore. I listed it on eBay thinking, it may not even sell. Why would anyone want this? And out of nowhere, I think it was like 2 days later, it sold for 10% more of the price I bought it for. I was so surprised. And I was like, damn, this is just one product from Amazon. So then I started listing in the thousands and I started making a lot more stores. And next thing you know, I was making good money from it. When I did see good money from Amazon and eBay dropshipping, I just personally wasn't good with saving money. I always spent it quickly, thinking, I'll just make it back the next month. So I wasn't really good with managing my cash. Please just don't be like me. If you make money, reinvest it. Reinvest in your business. Keep on growing. That's what you should be doing. Fast forward to today, and here I am with my agency and video editing services, pretty much back to where I started from. Before starting everything out, before opening this agency and acquiring clients, I got my video editing skills back up to speed. I got myself a powerful laptop and simply just got started with it. Now, it's been a good few months so far, and I'm not surprised by easily crack the $10,000 mark that everyone in the online world seems so hungry for. And it's mostly due to all the knowledge and experience and failures I went through over the years. I finally know how to actually get shit done. I know what to do. I know how to work smart and hard at the same time. So I started reaching out to potential clients in June, and that's where things began to change. And I managed to quickly acquire 2 clients, which started making me around $1,500 a month. My client base then steadily increased to 5, reaching a monthly income of $3,600 in July and $5,800 in August. However, in September, I did see a dip and I went back down to $4,200 for that month. This pretty much made me question my efforts. I was just thinking to myself, why am I seeing consistent growth like my first 3 months? Especially the fact that I saw many others in this space easily earning $5,000 to $10,000 plus every month. And the one thing I learned from my failures, instead of jumping onto the next thing and thinking, this is the cap and this is all I'm ever going to reach, I decided to analyze myself and see what I was doing wrong. Where can I improve and what can I do better? And honestly, now I'm always self-reflecting. I'm always blaming myself if something isn't working. And with that, I identified 2 key issues that many agency owners and video editors face. I felt like I was super busy all the time, but I wasn't tracking my productivity. I made a little clock in, clock out system for myself. I simply tracked the amount of hours I actually worked on a daily basis without me getting distracted on my phone and all that stuff. And with that, I found out that I was only averaging around 3 to 4 hours per day on my actual work, giving me a total of probably around 20 hours a week of proper work. If I dedicated myself to an 8-hour day, 6 days a week schedule, that's nearly 200 hours per month. Just imagine what I could achieve with that. So what did I do? I became a lot more efficient with my time. I stopped taking frequent breaks every half an hour and instead had 4 hours of full focus on work before taking a break. I'm so easily distracted by this phone. Like this, honestly, this thing in our hands, this phone, it can distract you so easily. You get a message, this could be a video came out, it could be anything. Like this is made to distract you. I just throw this on the sofa, I throw it far away from me and I put it on silent mode just so I don't see the screen flash and I'm not being agitated by notifications and stuff. After 4 hours of full focus, I take a good break. It could be half an hour to an hour and then I just jump straight back into working for another 4 hours. I quickly came to realize what took me 3 days of work, I was finishing in 1. So there was a big improvement there already. Another issue I came across is that I was spending quite a bit of time on my eBay stores. It was becoming increasingly difficult managing 2 different businesses. And on top of that, I also got distracted because I was burning out. When you're running so many things, you're prone to just distractions just so you can sort of come out that bubble that you're in. I was trying to do all this work as well while trying to keep up with my social life. And on top of that as well, I had to also make sure that I'd spent quality time with my wife. And trust me, as a married man, that is important too. What am I doing here? If my wife sees this, she is going to kill me, but that is the truth. Anyways, what I'm trying to say, all these things pretty much took away my productive hours, and I had to finally sacrifice a few things. So I took the decision to finally exit my eBay business and stores in month 4, meaning what I'm doing now with this agency and this video editing service is pretty much my only income, which put a lot of pressure on me, but it was good pressure. I needed it. And I had to do this for a number of reasons too. I soon came to realize eBay can freeze your money whenever they want for weeks if they ever felt like it. And I ran like 5 to 6 different stores. If one account had a restriction for whatever reason, it could be random. It could be that they want to review your account for whatever reason. They'll do that stuff in the first couple of years when you start. It's so annoying. They'll do it for any random reason, even if you've done nothing wrong. And usually these restrictions last for like 5 to 10 days long or something, sometimes 2 weeks. I've had that before. And let's say one of your stores have these restrictions, all 6 of your stores will have restrictions as well. It's not like the others will carry on selling. If that was the case, I would never exit the business, I think. But the fact that everything becomes on hold, it makes you go crazy. Managing 5 stores comes with a hefty expense. The software you're using, your automations. I had VAs as well that I had to pay. And the thing is, when everything freezes for 5-6 days, they're still getting paid. You still have to pay for all that service running in the background, but you're not getting any money in. So it can be very difficult sometimes. Another reason is I was forced to become VAT registered. So in the UK, if your revenue exceeds £85,000 annually, even though I was hitting that pretty much monthly, so I had to become VAT registered. That pretty much took a hefty amount from my profits. My accountant fees tripled, quadrupled as well, because they had to file in thousands and thousands of orders, reconcile them, and they also had to do VAT calculations on every order. It was becoming a real headache to manage everything, and I felt like I'm in no control of the business anymore. It was becoming clear that this isn't exactly a long-term stable business for those who dropship on it, at least like me. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting it down. Like, yes, this has helped me get back on my feet. This has helped me go on holidays, many really nice holidays, go through business class, first class. I've done all of that. I was able to buy high-end equipment and software without any second thought, but it was time to focus on a business that I am in control of. More importantly, focus on one craft and one thing only. Don't fall into the trap of running 2 to 3 things at the same time. I've done that before and it literally burnt me out. And that's why I kept on jumping from one thing to the other. I was always burnt out from the others. That will most likely be your road to failure and you'll always be burning out. The next thing is you need to learn how to say no. This was quite hard on me. I kept on saying yes to my friends and family, but ask yourself, do you want to make more money? Because if you truly do, it's essential to focus on your goals. Sometimes it involves saying no to social activities as much as we like them, to just focus on acquiring new clients and improving your craft. My friends don't call me as often now as they used to me, declining every meetup or even playing with them online and stuff. I know it's healthy to have a break, but at the current time now, I need to reach my goal and minimize these distractions. I need to work hard in this period of the next year or 2 or even 3 so I can buy my time back later on. And look, I mentioned this in my previous videos as well. I can't stress how important sales is. It can really set you apart significantly. Many business owners overlook this when starting out, but having basic sales skills can lead to better client interactions and opportunities. Make sure your potential clients know you exist. You can do this by cold outreach, so contacting new clients via email or social media. Warm outreach by utilizing referrals where clients already are somewhat familiar with you. Now 2, the second thing, try improving on your client relations. After completing a project, simply ask your client if they know anyone they can refer you to. This can significantly boost your income as referrals can lead to new clients. I gained literally 60% on my clients by doing this, so what are you waiting for? And to conclude, look guys, with determination and strategic action and a focus on both refining your skills and building client relationships, you can easily achieve earning $10,000 a month and way beyond that as well as a video editor or agency owner quite easily. In my next video, which you can find here, I will explain exactly how I structure my sales calls and how I'm able to acquire clients so easily without ads, without cold calling. It's helped me gain pretty much nearly all my clients. With that being said, like and subscribe this video and I will see you in the next video. Peace.